Okay, then we'll start off by weighing the rifle. That weighs 11.5 pounds dead on. Or 5.25 kilograms, and that's including quite a big scope from Optisan and a bipod. As you can see, the fill gauge is underneath on the rifle there. Right, hello folks, first off apologies that this didn't come out yesterday, but it was peeing it down, so gap in the rain, so I'm out with the Daystate Renegade belonging to Rob Taylor. As you might notice, it's got a custom fitted carbon fibre stock on it, a one of a kind, really nice. Had a chance to handle it yesterday, really nice to shoot. Okay then, come off with some figures for this one. Right, overall length as it stands is 30 inches, 76 centimetres. Now it does come in a high power version which has a longer barrel. The barrel on this one is about 17.5 inches, whereas on the high power we push the barrel out to 23 inches, and that adds extra power. So if you go for the high power, instead of being 30 inches it's 35 inches or 89 centimetres. It's fully shrouded and it works really well. You don't need a sound suppressor on it. If you want to make it really quiet, you put a silencer on it and you can't hear the air coming out. All you can hear is the hammer hitting the valve. It's that quiet. I've got my own BC silencer off my R10. I was using that yesterday, really quiet. It's got a picatinny up the front, so I fitted my bipod to it, quick release bipod. But another thing I've got, I'll show you that now, you can see it on the table, is this. And once this is fitted, just fit this on. It's a hand grip. It's the same as what they use on the British SA-80 assault rifle. And what this does, it gives you a really steady aim. And it's also got a built-in bipod. So that is another option you can have with the rifle. But not from Daystate, you buy it yourself. Right, side lever action. Very smooth. You only feel the strain on it at the last 10% as it's actually actuating the hammer. But the interesting thing about this one is its electronic trigger. Now, it is a bullpup design. Bullpups, they are, what can you say, a bit chalk and cheese, Marmite. You either like them or you hate them. I wasn't too sure to start off with whether I like the shape of it, but the more I've used it, I think it's great. The only downside I would say on a bullpup, because this is any bullpup is a description, right, and that is that the trigger mechanism is in front of the breech. That's the term bullpup. Some say semi bullpups and some say full bullpup. Well, this is a full bullpup because the actual cocking lever in the breech is right at the back of the rifle. So instead of having a linkage like you normally would, it's an electronic trigger. So the trigger works exactly like any other trigger, the way it's set up. You've got a first and second stage, and it's a match grade. But instead of going back on a sear electronically, it's sent back to the sear, and there's a little gadget on there, solenoid, that once you get to that breaking point, it'll operate the electric in it and actually do it electronically. So that's the way these work, and it's really nice. I think Rob's put his own custom trigger shoe on this one, I'm not sure. It's crossbolt safety, so when it's in the hand, it's on now, and you can put it on by the index finger and off with the thumb, and that's the way all triggers should be made, all trigger safeties, I think. Very easy. If you're not doing it there, it needs to be at the back on a normal rifle. That works fine. Pistol grip on it, I believe, is an AR grip, so you can take the bottom cap off. There's a little notch just there, if you've got just there at the back. If you've got a penny coin or something and push that, the bottom drops down and you can get access to the bolt that attaches it up there, so you can put your own grips on it. I've seen some really good ones out there, some with built-in like tripods, but that's the trigger and pistol grip. It's fully adjustable on the cheek, on the butt pad, up, down and cant. And it's got an adjustable cheek piece that you can rise up and down. Another good thing on this one, it's got a spirit level built into the scope rail, so you can avoid your cant by just looking at the bubble on that. Cocking it, it's got a tray on the side, single shot tray, but you can use the 10 shot magazine as well. But really nice. To actually fill it up right at the front on the 300 cc air cylinder, you can fill to 230 bar on this one. There's a Foster fit in there, so you don't need any probes. You just attach your airline to that. So that's how you fill it up. So if you want to put a silencer on, it's threaded, and there's a little end cap there that you just undo. And you can thread a silencer of your choice in off by 20 UNF thread. As I say, that makes it really quiet. Nothing in it. I say, I can't even hear it at the front, still all the noise is coming from the rear. I'll put it over the decimeter if I missed anything. Oh yeah, battery life, 17,000 shots. They're not rechargeable batteries, I think they're AAA's or AA's or something like that, and you just replace them, take the stock off to do that. But yeah, plenty of shots. That's what, 17,000, that's 34 tins of pellets there. This one's in 177. Right, power options on the rifle then. There's a lot to go through here, depending on what you get. This one's a standard rifle, I think. So they do come now, the modern ones, you can get them polymer regulated. Okay then, in 177, 200 shots. If you go for the FAC version in 177, you get 80 shots at 18 foot-pounds. Puma regulated, you get 250 shots at 12 foot-pound, or 100 shots at 18 foot-pound with the Uma regulator. So you get squeeze an extra 20 shots out for the FAC and an extra 50 for the standard till 12 foot-pound. If you go for 2.2, as you would do, you get more shots again. 2.2s you get 220 shots at 12 foot-pound, 35 shots at 50 foot-pound, That's high power FAC. If you got one with the humour regulator, you get 310 shots at 12 foot-pound, 75 shots at 30 foot-pound with the humour regulator, and if you go for the high power, that's with the 23-inch barrel over the 17-inch, you get 42 shots at 50 foot-pound. That's in 2.2. And you must remember that pellets, the weight of the pellets will make a difference on the energy output. So an heavier pellet should get more power. If you use slugs, same again, more efficient, you get more power. Right, 2.5 calibre now. They only come in FAC. 60 shots at 35 foot-pound, which is pretty good when you consider how big the cylinder is. 35 shots at 50 foot-pound. 25 shots at 60 foot-pound, and that's not humour regulated. So if you go for the humour regulated, you can get 80 shots at 35 foot-pound, 75 shots at 30 foot-pound, or 40 shots at 50 foot-pound. These also come in 303. Now the 303s, they just come with a magazine, not this single shot tray for some reason. Listen to this one. You get 60 shots at 45 foot-pound with the 303, or if you get the go for 18 shots at 80 foot-pound. So a little gun like this, you can get 80 foot-pound out of it. So lots of options there. If you've got an FAC, you've really got a lot of options. If you've got sub 12 foot-pound, you know you've got plenty of shots between 200, 250 and 177, and between 220 and 310 in 2.2. So very nice rifle. I think I've covered it all there. Yep. Okay then. So up next we'll do some of the range testing, and we'll also do the sound testing, see what the sounds like. So I'll set a target up and we'll get on with the accuracy side of things. Okay then, while I'm at it, I'm going to top the rifle up and you'll see what it takes to fill it. Okay. It's starting to fill up now. It's had about 180 bar in it. Okay then, so that's the rifle topped up, easy enough. Alright, pellets I'm using today. Are the Daystate Sovereigns. These weigh, Rangemaster Sovereign, these weigh 8.44 grains. These came in the post 2 days ago with the other pellets. These are the BSA Red Stars at 8.02 grains. So I'm going to start off with the Daystates, and then we'll have a comparison then between the Captured Daystate and the Red Stars. The Red Stars, they cost just over £5 a tin. I think these are the top of the range. They do look exactly like a JSB pellet, to be honest, but a lot cheaper. So you get 450 for £5.19, something like that. I'll put the link on. Scope I'm using is the Optisan Viper. That's an 8x32x60. It's side parallaxed and it's also illuminated. Oh shit, I pulled that one. Pulled it. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to get on target there. So I like the trigger. Okay then, try again. Same old. Same old. Right, let's go up. They're locking caps on this scope, so pull it up, do your dialing, push it down, it locks it in. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do 2 fast shot groups on the left hand yellow target. Top one first. Right, hang on. Fire this one into the 0. So I've just realised I've not switched the camera on. What a knob. Right, as you can see down there, I'm going to have to do this again. This is what happens when you go live. Especially when you've got a brain injury and forgetful. Right. Okay then. I've been zeroing down at the bottom, as you can see. What I'm going to do, top yellow on the left, you see one hole in it, I'm going to go for that. I'll give it 10 shots. I'll do the same hole. pinpoint, laser accurate. And again. Now these rifles aren't cheap, but you get a lot out of your money that you're paying for them. Pulled that on a bit, but the yellow on the target is a size of 5p piece, so it's about a quarter of a 5p piece there. Okay then, the one below it. It's capable of pellet on pellet. I'm the only bad factor about the rifle. Alright, it's getting boring with shooting at them. So that is the Daystate. Let's see how the BSA red stars do. Sounds a bit Russian, doesn't it? I don't think it is. Check the zero on the black spot. In fact, what I'll do, if you look at the black zero, my first shot I pulled the trigger before I even got to the target. I'm going to go for the hole off the target. Okay, that's a bit low. Let's see if that stays the same. Yeah, I'd say so. That's three in the same one. Okay, I'm going to adjust. Adjusted 3 up. 2 to the left, I'll do 4 up. Going for that first hole again. And I've got it. So what I'm going to do now, Go for the top right hand target. Might be shooting through some leaves here. That was low. Come across a bit. A little leaf can deflect. Here we go again. So these are just as good as the sovereigns, and you're getting 900 pellets for the price of 500 now. Oh, what happened to that one? Bit of a flyer, probably a wobbly skirt. Oh my god, that's a right flyer. They look quite promising to start off with, for some reason. Seems to be doing a wobbly now. I mean, there might be some flies, but they're all pretty tight all the same. Okay, I think that's enough there. So that's the accuracy. I've only got 18 yards here, but I know it'll do off in groups at 50 yards. Rob's done that himself, so I know what it's capable of. You can't shoot me. So that was the Daystate Sovereigns and the BSA Red Stars. Both good pellets through the rifle. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the chronograph out and I'll fire some downrange and we'll see what kind of power it's putting out. Like I say, depending on your pellet weight, that makes a big difference. And most rifles come out of the fact sheet are around 10.5 foot-pounds. So you don't expect 11.5, but it might do, I don't know. We'll see. So I'll get the target in, I'll put the chronograph on it, the FX chroning, and we'll do the power test. Right, what I'll do first, I'll do it with just the shroud. Do 5 shots with each. I mean, for me all the sound's coming from the hammer hitting the actual valve. Right, the barrel is around 3 feet away. It's around 80 decibels. One. 83. Okay, not too bad. Now see what when you add a silencer to it. This one is the BSA VC silencer. Lots more to choose from out there. Huggets, DB. Plenty to choose from. $72. 75. 74. 72. It's knocked at least 5 decibels off putting the silencer on it. But like I say, most of the sounds coming, I can hear it against my face coming from the action itself. So then, that is Daystate Renegade, part of Rob Taylor's collection, and I want to thank Rob for letting us see what the rifle's all about. When things are back to normal and we're back at the range, hopefully we can get some more tests done and just test each rifle out we've had so far at 30 and 50 yards. See what the average range for shooting is and the maximum. So we'll see what they're grouping at, but I mean, this should be doing half-inch groups at 50. Sure it does. Okay then, thanks for watching, and in the next video you'll see the big brother of this one, and that is the pulsar, which is fully electronic. So that is the next one on test, which has the electronically regulated valve on it. So should be interesting. See you soon.